Dogs, our devoted companions, share an incredibly deep bond with us. This bond is built on trust, loyalty, and an unspoken understanding that transcends words. From the moment we bring a dog into our lives, they become more than just pets. They become family. Their unwavering devotion and ability to sense our emotions make them unique among animals. Whether we're happy, sad, or somewhere in between, dogs seem to know exactly how to respond, offering comfort with a wag of their tail or a gentle nudge of their head. They are masters at sensing our emotions, offering comfort with a wag of their tail or a gentle nudge of their head. This intuitive connection is what makes the relationship between humans and dogs so special. They can sense when we're feeling down and will often go out of their way to cheer us up. Whether it's by snuggling close, bringing us their favorite toy, or simply sitting quietly by our side, their presence alone can be incredibly soothing, providing a sense of calm and reassurance that everything will be okay. But what happens when the human half of this bond is gone? The loss of a human companion can be a devastating experience for a dog. They may not understand the concept of death in the same way we do, but they certainly feel the absence and the change in their environment. This can lead to a range of emotions and behaviors that are indicative of grief. Dogs may become withdrawn, lose interest in their favorite activities, or even exhibit signs of depression. How do dogs experience loss, and what can we do to help them navigate this painful transition? Understanding the signs of grief in dogs is crucial. They may show physical symptoms such as changes in appetite, sleep disturbances, or lethargy. Emotionally, they might become more clingy or conversely more distant. It's important to be patient and give them the time they need to adjust to their new reality. Providing a stable and loving environment can help them feel secure during this difficult time. Dogs, much like humans, grieve. Their grief might manifest differently, but it's important to remember that the loss of a primary caregiver is a deeply emotional experience for them. They may not have the words to express their feelings, but their behavior speaks volumes. You might notice them searching for their lost companion, waiting by the door, or looking out the window as if expecting them to return. These behaviors are their way of coping with the loss and trying to make sense of the sudden change in their lives. Their grief might manifest differently, but it's important to remember that the loss of a primary caregiver is a deeply emotional experience for them. They may not understand death in the same way we do, but they feel the sudden absence of their human, and this loss can trigger a range of behavioral and emotional changes. Some dogs might become more anxious or fearful, while others might show signs of depression. It's crucial to monitor their behavior and provide the support they need to navigate this challenging time. They may not understand death in the same way we do, but they feel the sudden absence of their human, and this loss can trigger a range of behavioral and emotional changes. They might become more vocal, barking or whining more than usual, or they might become more withdrawn, seeking solitude. It's important to recognize these changes and understand that they are a normal part of the grieving process. Providing them with extra attention, affection, and reassurance can help them feel more secure and loved during this difficult time. Recognizing these changes is the first step in providing the support and comfort they need during this difficult time. Spend extra time with them, engage in their favorite activities, and maintain a routine to give them a sense of normalcy. Sometimes, introducing a new companion, whether it's another pet or a human friend, can also help fill the void left by their lost loved one. Remember, patience and understanding are key. With time, love, and support, dogs can heal from their grief and continue to bring joy and companionship into our lives. The signs of grief in dogs are often subtle but unmistakable once you know what to look for. One of the most common signs is a change in appetite. Some dogs may refuse food altogether, while others might eat less or show disinterest in treats they once loved. Changes in sleep patterns are also common. A grieving dog may sleep more than usual, seeking solace in slumber. Conversely, some dogs might experience restlessness and insomnia, seemingly unable to find peace. Whining, whimpering, or even howling are other ways dogs express their distress. These vocalizations are often heart-wrenching, reflecting the depth of their sadness and confusion. The idea of dogs experiencing grief was once dismissed as anthropomorphism, but scientific research is now shedding light on the emotional lives of our canine companions. Studies have shown that dogs, like humans, undergo hormonal changes when they experience loss. These changes, particularly in cortisol, the stress hormone levels, mirror those observed in grieving humans. Moreover, brain imaging studies have revealed that dogs possess a similar structure in their brains to the human amygdala, the area responsible for processing emotions. This suggests that dogs are indeed capable of experiencing complex emotions, including grief. Helping a grieving dog requires patience, understanding, and a great deal of love. While the pain of loss may never fully disappear, there are ways to provide comfort and support during this difficult time. The first and most important step is to maintain a sense of normalcy. Dogs thrive on routine, so sticking to their regular feeding, walking, and playtime schedules can be incredibly reassuring. Physical touch is also crucial. Spending extra time cuddling, petting, and simply being present with your grieving dog can provide a sense of security and comfort. Remember, your dog finds solace in your presence. Section 5. Patience is key, allowing time for healing. Just like humans, dogs grieve at their own pace. Each dog is unique, and their way of processing loss can vary greatly. Some may become withdrawn and quiet, while others might show signs of anxiety or restlessness. It's important to observe your dog's behavior and understand that these changes are a natural response to their emotions. There is no right or wrong way to grieve, and it's crucial to allow your dog the time and space they need to process their loss. Creating a calm and comforting environment can help them feel safe. This might mean setting up a quiet corner with their favorite blanket or toy, where they can retreat when they need to be alone. Avoid punishing any unusual behavior your dog might exhibit during this time. They might act out in ways that are uncharacteristic, such as chewing on furniture or having accidents indoors. These behaviors are often a manifestation of their grief and confusion, not a sign of disobedience. Remember, they are not misbehaving, they are simply expressing their sadness and confusion. It's essential to approach these situations with empathy and understanding. Try to see the world from their perspective and recognize that they are struggling to cope with their emotions. Instead of scolding, focus on positive reinforcement. Encourage good behavior with gentle praise and rewards. This can help your dog feel more secure and loved during a difficult time. Positive reinforcement can also aid in gradually redirecting their behavior in a constructive manner. Reward any signs of progress, no matter how small. Even a slight improvement in their mood or behavior is a step in the right direction. Celebrate these moments with treats, extra playtime, or a favorite activity. This positive attention can make a significant difference in their healing process. A gentle pat on the head, a soft word of encouragement, or a simple good dog can go a long way in helping your dog cope. These small gestures of love and reassurance can provide comfort and help them feel more connected to you. Remember, your patience and compassion are key to supporting your dog through their grief. Maintaining a consistent routine is one of the most helpful things you can do for a grieving dog. Dogs, much like humans, thrive on routine and predictability. When a significant change occurs in their lives, such as the loss of a companion, it can be incredibly disorienting for them. By keeping their daily schedule as consistent as possible, you provide a sense of stability and security that can help them navigate through their grief. Dogs find comfort in predictability, so sticking to their regular schedule as much as possible provides a sense of normalcy during a time of upheaval. This means feeding them at the same times each day, taking them for walks at their usual times, and maintaining their bedtime routine. These small acts of consistency can make a big difference in helping your dog feel more secure and less anxious. Continue feeding them at their usual times, even if they don't eat much at first. It's not uncommon for grieving dogs to have a reduced appetite, but offering their meals at the same times each day can encourage them to eat. You might also try adding a bit of warm water or a small amount of their favorite treat to their food to make it more appealing. Take them for walks at their regular time and duration, as the exercise and fresh air can be therapeutic. Physical activity is not only good for their physical health, but also for their mental well-being. The familiar sights, sounds, and smells of their usual walking route can provide comfort and a sense of normalcy. Don't be afraid to engage in playtime, even if your dog seems less enthusiastic than usual. Play is an important part of a dog's life and can be a great way to lift their spirits. It can also serve as a bonding activity, reinforcing the connection between you and your dog during this difficult time. Play can be a welcome distraction and a reminder of the joy and companionship you share. It's important to be patient and understanding, as your dog may take some time to fully engage in play again. By being there for them and providing consistent care and affection, You can help your dog through their grief and remind them that they are loved and not alone. While your dog is grieving, it's important to provide them with social interaction, both with humans and other dogs. Familiar faces and scents can be comforting, so maintain their usual social activities as much as possible. If your dog is comfortable around other dogs, consider arranging playdates with familiar canine companions. The company of other dogs can be uplifting and help them feel less alone. However, be mindful of their energy levels and body language. If they seem withdrawn or overwhelmed, give them space and allow them to interact at their own pace. If your dog's grief seems particularly severe or prolonged, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A veterinarian or a certified animal behaviorist can assess your dog's behavior and recommend strategies for supporting them through their grief. They may suggest changes to their diet or exercise routine, prescribe medication to alleviate anxiety or depression, or recommend grief counseling specifically designed for dogs. Remember, there's no shame in seeking professional help. It's a sign of love and dedication to your dog's well-being. The bond between humans and dogs is one of the most profound and enduring connections in the animal kingdom. It's a bond built on trust, loyalty, and unconditional love. When a dog loses their human, it's a loss that cuts deep. They grieve, they hurt, and they need our support and understanding to navigate this painful transition. By recognizing the signs of grief in dogs, providing them with love and stability, and seeking professional help when needed, we can honor the incredible bond we share with these extraordinary creatures and help them find peace and healing in the face of loss.